Hello and welcome to the channel. I've got 2 rods in the water and I'm fishing. Where are you fishing, Mark? Because I'm not on a beach and I'm not in the boat. I'm at Southampton town quay, and it is a case of I wanted to do it for a while. I've braved the parking bandits because they do everything they can to get you a ticket here. I've paid my money. I dare say I'm still going to get a parking ticket anyway because they send them out to people even if they've paid. Yeah, I'm fishing with Century fire blades and PENN Mag 3s. The new 4s are out, but I don't like blue. Both rigs are up and overs, and on both of them at the moment I've got mackerel because my squid and my black lug is frozen. Took it out of the freezer and it's still frozen. And it's been a nightmare. So I've left my phone at home, so I don't know what time it is. I don't know how regular to change my baits because I don't know what time it is. My last couple of videos have had sound problems, so I'm hoping I've resolved that now. Yeah, but I'm out fishing. I've wanted to do this one for a while. There's a tug going past and there's a plane flying overhead. Busy, busy, busy. Busy beavers. And what am I fishing for? I'm just prospecting. I've got 2 rods out and I'm just fishing. I've got no eye on a prize. I'm not after rays, cod, tings, sole. I've got black lug and squid just because I think after all the storms of late and the water being clouded up, a decent strength smell bait will go down well. I brought a mackerel just because that's the backstop. And I'm just waiting for that first knock on the door. Feels like it's been ages. I mean, we went to Scotland fishing for the common skate, epic fishing. I've been out on the boat a couple of times. You can't blame me. I've only just bought it, so I'm excited. I like going out on it. But it feels like forever since I fished local. I haven't fished local for quite a while. See how it goes. I'm totally unprepared tonight. Like I say, I've left my phone at home. What a chimp. It's quite a long drop down to the water. I've got no drop net. There's some other guys fishing. I'm going to go and say hello in a minute and just see, just introduce myself and just check see if one of those has got a drop net. But other than that, there's the introduction. All we need to do now is catch a fish. So I just had what was possibly the biggest catch of the night when I just caught the ferry. For some reason he decided to come in, and I think it was deliberate, to be honest. He's got all the water out there and he came in and sting past. I was baiting up. I was baiting my next rig. All the other guys see it, managed to dip their lines or reel them in. I lost both sets, so I lost 2 lots of shock leader, 2 rigs. I'd only just baited up and put them out as well. That's the shocking part of it. So yeah, I've just had to put new shock leaders, new rigs. I've rethought it slightly. I've put 1 small set out. I put like just a two hook flapper, and I've put the up and over with a whole squid on it. See what we can get. But yeah, I've caught a ferry and lost 2 rigs. Oh, a couple of little rattles on that. If it is, it's tiny. I don't think there's anything there. But did have tiny hooks, tiny bait. Oh, I don't know. What have we got here? What have we got here? What is that? Yeah, little tiny pouting. Weenie. Good for a live bait. Oh, he's taking that as well, isn't he? He ain't gonna unhook easy. Hardly worth showing to the camera, but he's weenie. Jump clean out my hands. Oh, he's gone, all right. That's where you see a great big bass come up and take it. Well, a tiny little pouting saved the blank. We want something better than that. So this ferry's playing the game. He's a little bit further out. This is how far they normally are out. But that last one, why he did it, I don't know. But hey ho. So I'm running with a 2-hook flapper and an up and over. So I've got a whole squid on the up and over, and I've got squid strips on the 2-hook flapper. Had one ting so far to save the blank. Not exactly setting the world on fire. It's very strangely, I had a little knock earlier on and the rod did pull over a little bit, but then it just settled down again. The smallest little thornback ray. He's perfection in miniature. I say he, it's a she. It's my first thornback of the year because I haven't had one yet. I've had pretty much every other ray species, but tiny little thornback ray. I'm going to get him back in. A little thornback was taken on a whole Welsh black lug, threaded up the line on the up and over rig that was made on the channel, and I'll put a link to it now. Up and over rig, whole black lug with a squid head tipped off at the bottom. And I saw the initial bite and I thought it was one of the tings just having a rattle and a bump, and it did actually pull the rod over slightly, and I left it to develop, and then when I lifted into it, knew there was something there. When I started to reel it in, I stopped and paused, and it did that typical ray thing where it sucked itself to the bottom, and I thought it'd hook bottom for a minute, but no, little thornback ray. My first one of the year, and the most unlikely place I thought I'd catch one. So this year we've had common skate, small eye, spotted ray. Spotted ray was beautiful, should have weighed that, that was a specimen fish. Spotted ray, thornback ray. I need an ungulate. I'm going to have to go and fish Eastney. I was talking to the guy fishing next to me earlier on, saying that Eastney's a good mark for ungulates. I'm going to have to get myself down there, I think. Yeah, good stuff. So I've put a third rod out. The gentleman next to me has caught a couple of very small and tiny weenie. He's fishing for sole, so he's using small hooks, small baits. He's caught a couple of very small pouting. So I've put a live bait pouting out on a running ledger. Just flopped it out. Just nicked a size 4 hook through its nose. And I just checked on him, he's still alive. Yeah, so I know some people don't like seeing it, so I haven't shown it. But I'm live baiting for bass. I've caught the little thornback. I've caught a little ting, like that saved my blank right at the first of the night. And I switched tactics. I was fishing mackerel thinking that would be the bait, but all the bites I've had are on the black lug and squid. So I'm fishing one whole black lugworm threaded up the line with a squid head or a squid strip on the bottom, and then allowing it to drop back down. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. So the lighting's all a bit difficult tonight because apart from forgetting my mobile phone, I feel like I've had my hands cut off, I've forgot my light, my camera, my filming light. So I'm having to go buy what light there is around me. Yeah, so I've still got one rod with a live bait in, kindly donated by the gentleman behind me, and I've got 2 rods out, one with a 2-hook flapper and nothing really touching on that, and one with the up and over, and I'm limited to kit because I lost 2 full and I didn't expect to lose any kit here, to be honest. I've just reeled that last one in, black lug with a squid head tipped off on the bottom of it, and a dirty great big starfish. Not a puckered starfish, a dirty great big starfish, all arms and legs and stuff. Yeah, so I can't really show you rigs because it's too dark. We've had the thorny, we've had the ting. I'd like a bass, even if it's just a schoolie bass. I'd like a bass. I'd love to catch a bass on the live rig, on the live bait. Because if something's going to take that, it'll be quite aggressive. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment. A couple of hours into it, probably hour and a half away from high tide. See how we get on. Certainly different to fishing on the beach. I miss that lapping of the waves on the shingle, on the sand. You know, that constant shh. It's just quiet. You can hear the industrial dockyard in the background, hear the odd ship that goes past. But other than that, it's really quiet. There's no sound of the shore. So all in all, a bit of a quiet night. Didn't really want to waste time trying to show you rigs because my lighting's not good for tonight. Hopefully, it's been worthwhile. Short film put together, a ting and a little tiny thornback. But that's what it is. Most of the people are last but one. There's one more guy still fishing. I've just started packing up. All the rods are away. I'm going to have a tidy up, leave everything nice and clean and tidy, and I'm going to shoot off home. So a really short session, Southampton Town Quay, definitely worth fishing. I reckon on a good night this place will come alive. It's quiet tonight. I think we're easterly winds forecast tomorrow, and it's all a little bit still and nothing's really moving. But yeah, all good. Got out, didn't sit indoors watching the telly, caught a couple of fish, and away we go. As always, take care, look after yourselves. Let us know how you're getting on with your fishing, your rigs, your kit. Comments in the comments section. Yeah. Take care, tight lines, and happy fishing. And I'll spend time with you again sometime soon. But for now, from me, goodbye. See you soon.